Hello, I just wanted to give a bit of a channel update really and say thank you to everyone that's supported the channel so far. So I think I'm about 6, maybe 7 weeks or so in, and I've already passed 250 subscribers, which is fantastic. And it's gone a lot faster and better than I expected really. I think I said in my original sort of channel intro video that it's been something I should have done ages ago. My commission painting studio, miniature arms studio itself is what I do for a living, and I have social media on Instagram and on Facebook, but I've never really done anything for YouTube. But I also wanted a place really to kind of talk about my own hobby that was outside of Middle Earth strategy battle game, which I already have a way to do that with through Out of the Frying Pan, my podcast, and the supporting little channel that goes with that as well. And this has very much become what I wanted it to be really. It was a bit of an all-rounder designed for me to talk about anything and anything I wanted to do with miniature wargaming hobby. There's not really been any work on it at all so far. As I say, I may put some showcases up in the future. It's not really trying to advertise my business as such, but it always helps. But I'm enjoying the channel Miniature Realms as a kind of a companion to what I do for a day job really, but it isn't really my hobby. So thank you very much for subscribing so far. Now what I thought I'd do, because I've just done a little bit of extra working here, I've got like an extra display cabinet, put some doors on my display cabinets, and moved my wife out of the other corner, the corner that you're looking in from, and put up a gaming table. So I now have a permanent space for that as well. It helps me with the YouTube videos. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of a tour of my my office studio, whatever you want to call it. So welcome to what will be much shaky cam, I'm afraid. So I'm at the far end of the office, looking back on my sort of work and storage space. So I have sort of basically IKEA desks, and I've got a really quite long desk to make it easier to keep my computer and things separate from the painting. But I often have more than one project on the go, so it's kind of easier to have a lot of space so I can move things to one side quite easily. So I will move across now without trying to make you all too seasick from me moving around. And then the other side we have my display cabinets and bookshelves and things like that. So that's the other corner of the room. So the wife used to have about a third of this room, and she'd recently moved down into a different office where we had a little box room which I used to use as my office, and then there was a spare room, and we decided to give up on the spare room and turn it into an office for her, so I had a little bit more space. My two boys have both got their own room, we've got our room, etc, etc. So we're quite lucky that we have a 4/5 bed sort of space really. So we're definitely not having any more kids, and when people do stay, well, we can make them up a bed and kick one of the kids out rather than having a small room set up just for my mum really when she stays once or twice a year. So because you're going to get lots of reflection. These are just IKEA Billy, no lights in them at the moment, and I have my armies and knickknacks and things like that. If I turn my light towards it a little bit, it might help. At some point I will showcase my armies and things, but you get the idea. I suppose if I open a cupboard door, it might be a little bit easier to see, but still not very well lit. So just lots of mementos, mugs and things, the odd certificate, and some Lego and other Lord of the Ringsy things. And this is the kind of main display cabinet at the moment, where I have my lots of Lord of the Rings armies, and some of the completed ACW and some empty shelves. I've still got some things to put out on here. I've only really recently got more glass shelves and turned these bookcases into proper display cabinets. Final corners, lots of books. I do have games and things along the top. Lots of books. So this side is primarily very dark at this time of day. Lord of the Ringsy things. 3 whole shelves of it. We got some Dragonlance and some Horus Heresy books. Down the bottom there's lots and lots of White Dwarfs. And then we have some old rule books and things. Some historical stuff. A lovely Sharp action figure. Some Sharp books. Other historical books and things. And that's it really. So you get the idea. So those boxes on the wall are project boxes. So hobbyzone.pl is where I've got most of my paint racks and those from as well, and I've got some models tucked away in them, so they're half finished products, and I use them for a bit of extra shelving as well. That side messy end there is where I do most of my airbrushing, and then I've got 3 kind of A2 cutting mats there I do my main painting and work on. Lamp over the top, a little magnifier lamp, and then my computer. I do my podcasting for as well, so excuse the shaky cam here. So this is the mixer when I do the audio stuff. And the trusty computer for editing all the videos. And we come back around full circle. So I'm really lucky to have a hobby space like this. I thought I'd just give you a chance to show you where I produce the videos and where I talk a lot of rubbish at you, and thanks to you again for watching and subscribing, and hopefully over the months and maybe years that I'll continue to have more subscribers and do more cool videos. So if you'd like to comment below on anything you want, really, this is a good opportunity to say, have you ever thought of doing this game? I'd love to see this game, that kind of thing. Can't promise I will, but it might give me some ideas of what you guys would like to see. Might be more of this or less of that. I imagine it'll be, based on my views at the moment, more ACW epic scale and less Lord of the Rings, but who knows. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon.